it's Marie from Crafty Ray. I'm about to show you how to make the quickest skirt you'll ever make. No pattern needed. I just finished sewing a top for my son and I had a rectangular fabric left over and I thought, ooh, I'm gonna make a skirt for my daughter with that. So seriously, like, I'm just gonna sit down and do it. I've just put some, I sew at the kitchen table and I just put dinner in the oven, and whilst the oven's heating I can do this. So all you need is, sorry, this is a rectangular fabric. I've just folded it in half. It just has to be wider than the person who you're going to do it for, whatever length you want it. So this is just, I don't know what this is. What's like half a meter? I don't know, meter maybe? It's about a meter, isn't it? To my arms, to my fingers. So you need a bit, you need your fabric and you need some elastic, which I have somewhere and I have dropped. Oh, here, it's on my lap. There it is. So I grabbed my daughter, I measured her around the waist. I got the elastic, wrapped it around her waist to the exact waist measurement, and then what I'm going to do is I cut it and then I'm going to sew it, and then by naturally doing that it's going to make it smaller to hold. It's really pretty elastic. I like this. I've had this for ages. So that goes really well with leftover. So I'll do it. I'll show you how. It's so easy. I always make skirts like this. Let's go. So I just started by hemming along the bottom edge. So no fancy, it looks even a bit wobbly, who cares? It's the bottom. No one's ever going to look at the bottom of a little girl's skirt. I don't have to finish the edges because it's like nothing much is going to happen to it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the elastic on the top whilst it's still a rectangle, because this is this is the easiest way. I'm not doing fancy finishes or anything like that. This is just get it done. So easiest way to do that is you grab your elastic, fold it in half and just mark the half of the elastic. So just stick a pin, grab the top length of the skirt, not the one that's hemmed, the top bit, and then you just fold that in half again, fold it in half, and then measure that with a pin, and that's actually still quite long, so I'm going to then fold it in half again so it's quartered, and then I'll put 2 pins in the fold there on both sides, so on the outside and then on the inside. So it's a total of 3 pins, but I've got it quartered. So because I've quartered that, I'm just going to quarter this, the elastic, and we're going to go so quarter to quarter and then quarter to end, and then we'll hem the side at the end. So simple. I mean, I probably wouldn't make a skirt like this for the Queen, but my little princess, not a problem. So I've got the 3 pins, and then I'm going to sew on the pretty side, so the exterior of the fabric. So this is French terry, so there's loops. If you can see, it's got a rough edge. That's the inside of the skirt, the bit that goes onto the legs, and there's a nice smooth finish. That's the outside. So on the outside, I'm just going to, so if you can see, you see the back, it'd probably be easier. So that's the back, but I'm going to put it on the front, and I'm going to go about half in. Oh, I've got a little black line actually on my elastic, and I'm not going to go above that. So I'm actually just going to pin that in place, and then I'm going to sew zigzag. I'm going to pull I'm going to pull it down, I'm going to pull the elastic so it's in line with that first pin on the fabric. So I'm going to sew like that and hold it whilst I sew to get the stretch, and then I can let go, put the foot down of course, and the needle down, and then I'm going to hold, and I'm going to hold it again, pull it to the next pin, and then the same all the way through. Really easy. So now I've done it, it's wavy, it doesn't matter, like I'm saying, it's just not doesn't matter if it goes down and up, it doesn't matter. And if that kind of thing bothers you, then probably don't sew this a quick and easy style. So then we're going to hold the seams, the elastic together, and then we're going to do this zigzag all the way down the length of the skirt down to the hem. And then what we're going to do is then turn it around inside out, and then we're just going to just turn it the hem a little bit so it's flat, and then just zigzag that, and there'll be just an extra pleat at the back. Easy peasy, so easy. Okay, so it's all done now. That last step I did, I just when I folded over that elastic and stitched it down, I then switched to a straight stitch and then just sewed it all the way down. And what it did is it just kind of flat folded the seam because it was sticking up slightly. And so that, so you've got like a, where's the camera? You've got like a double seam there, but it's nice and flat on the inside. And then down the bottom of the skirt, I've got to cut the threads, but you can see I've got that second seam. So that's just so it's nice and flat. But then apart from the threads, it's done. Easy peasy skirt. You cannot get any easier than that.